Let's continue with Tropico 5. I'm doing the Changing the World main campaign. I'm almost done. I'm almost done with the main campaign. It's this and something else, and then we can start different major campaigns.
Great giant tropical spiders, Presidente. We have... Good evening.
How can I be of help? At your service. Hola.
At your service.
Ay, ay, ay.
At your service. Good evening. Ay, caramba. Good evening.
I love Tropico at sunset.
A chap on the street told me that salvation is knocking on our door. I thought he was a priest, although it is possible he was simply drunk.
In this case, do you know which doors are likely to be knocked at and the doors of the religious building? And the leader of the religious faction told me that the best possible way to add more salvation to Tropico is to build one new religious building.
I am so furious. I cannot believe what just happened. We have been very hungover the last few days and have had no ideas. Fortunately, one of the research team had a flat tire yesterday, and we discovered the wheel. It's round, and it can be used in lots of stuff.
The world has been hit by a huge energy crisis. The price of oil is climbing by the hour. We should exploit this situation.
Ironic, Presidente, isn't it? You thwart my plans for nuclear war by bringing down the USSR, and yet the fall of the Soviet Empire allowed me to buy an ICBM at a ridiculously low price.
I never dreamed to be in control of a nuclear ICBM, and yet here it is, the direct results of your action. Actions always have consequence, and you may believe you can control the outcome, and yet the results of one action are always beyond one's plans and control. And that is why I fired the ICBM to your pathetic little Tropico. Actually, to make a point, I believe it will have a strong impression upon you. You know, the world was fighting us, invasion after invasion. Right, let's do this.
As I watched the mushroom cloud consume my other island, I finally understood. In a way, Leon was right. You can't change the world with wars and missiles. You can't change the world with intrigue and money. To change the world, you need something else. Leon Kane was convinced that you need to destroy everything in order to fix it. A mad notion, yet it lives even after his death. But there is a stronger force, one that can unite the world in peace. Hope. I will give the world hope again, and stop the apocalypse.
You managed to express the Tropican dream with a single word, Presidente. Hope. Hope that our little country will unite the world and change the course of history.
We have to impress each of the 5 superpowers, the US, Russia, Europe, China, and the Middle East. Any major change the course of history and prevent a nuclear World War III. And beware that the crazy Sheila Amadeus will not stand idly by and will probably attack us directly without she can throw at us. Impress superpowers and win the game.
The European Union is bogged down by bureaucracy. Say,
Of course I support your cause, Presidente. If a Presidente, we have discovered the internet. It was in the palace basement for who knows how many years. It seemed to work okay after I blew the layers of dust off it. For some reason, it seems to be full of cat pictures. And pictures of nude ladies and gentlemen, which I have taken to my office for further study. Presidente, then... During my diplomatic visit to the Middle East, I received a camel as a gift. Horrible, horrible creature. It ate my best hat.
Anyway, the chiefs are divided about how supporting our cause. On the one hand, they had no sympathy towards our enemy. On the other, they seem we're too weak to even hope to survive.
Our comrades in China will surely hear your message of hope. They know all about hope, and are even now setting up manufacturing lines to mass produce hope and export it to the hopeless countries in the world.
So we have to do something really impressive to put Tropico on the radar. A population master will really show the progress of Tropico and communism. Remember, Presidente, people need housing, work, and a good life to stay in Tropico even with the war raging on.
Presidente, the nationalists are prouder than ever to be Tropicans.
Impressing the Russians will be a cakewalk, Mr. President. They are known to really bond over alcohol. If our rum industry can't give them hope for a better future, I don't know what can.
As you know, Presidente, we've been trying to improve flight conditions on the airplanes bringing tourists to Tropico. By keeping the livestock out of the crew compartments, requesting personal hygiene from the flight attendants, and placing seats in the planes, we managed to double flight enjoyment.
Little Tropico, hoping to change the fate of the world. Little Tropico, fighting for peace and prosperity in the face of Armageddon. Cute. But you know it won't work, Presidente.
Ideas came with a chance at work by Manka and Melanie can hold you brutally murder, and this hero will come on reality and when I rest into your small lines of bravery and let the world see how you build your tropical dream if yours in the face of my commando storming your palace.
United 2404, we get started.
At least the aircraft carrier worked immediately.
Now that we have... Splendid, old boy. Tropico is most...
And like, see, like, you think that in Tropical you can like do like welfare programs, but it is possible as long as your economy is a well-oiled machine. But just doing it for the hell of it when you can't really afford it is not gonna help anyone in the long run or in the short run, for that matter. See, mortgage subsidies on, and it lowers the wealth requirement of all buildings. You know what, I just want to modernize everything because you need buildings for like people in all social classes. Like,
Excellent. we are now more than prepared to receive the flood of tourists that will come to Tropico.
Presidente, I have always wanted to see the Olympics. I am so excited.
On your feet, Tropicans! With the Olympics coming here, it is paramount that we do our best to push for the disciplines closest to our hearts. Wave riding, beach partying, synchronized drinking, and my all-time favorite, swimsuit contest!
Unless I wish discipline guarantee some gold medal. No self-respecting national host limit and fail to secure gold medal.
Los rebeldes y delincuentes serán detenidos de inmediato.
Presidente, we finally found your Swiss bank account. We gave it to an investment bank. We had a really hard time following it around the world and uncovering it once they finished all their financial voodoo. Still, those shady bankers do seem to know what they are doing because it now has more money in it than it used to. Elections are coming, Presidente. You did it, Presidente. All the superpowers have rallied around us, and the nuclear war is postponed indefinitely. The crazy Diaz woman has been arrested and will be tried for crimes against humanity.
And so I said that hope is the one thing that can set us free. And Tropico, they're hoping it managed to change history and prevent a Margero. Only one thing remains, to send your message of hope to each and every human being. And let's paint the moon.
Wow! What a ride! Time to chill out and relax now. One of these days, I'm thinking of going back to building an island nation. You know, starting in colonial times. This used to be so much fun.
Alright, and that was the end of Changing the World campaign. Next time I stream this, I'm gonna try the Lord of the Pearl.